Hello, my name is Rebekah Anderson, and this is a little bit about me. I love the performing arts. I have grown up dancing, performing, singing, all of that. So, in my free time, I love being on stage, but I also love watching others. I try to go to as many productions as I can. If I'm not doing that, then I will be reading. I own just over 100 books, and I'm very proud of that fact. Something that I am very passionate about is the performing arts, but performing arts in education. I was the generation that had the arts pulled from our elementary schools, and I saw that how that affected all of our classes and our schools. And so I now stand behind and advocate for STEAM, which is including arts into the science, technology, engineering, math programs. I've seen it and I love how it brings out the creativity and problem solving in students that doesn't necessarily focus on the logical side of school. So I think it's a very important thing to have in our schools. My greatest challenge in this class will be keeping up on the deadlines. I tend to get overwhelmed or comfortable, both sides of the spectrum, and start to fall behind on the work. So, in all of my classes, I will be focusing on keeping up on my work and making sure that I meet those deadlines. And I have a few different strategies that I plan on implementing this year. I think communication is very important. When I was little, my dad taught this to me. He was a small business owner, and so he talked a lot about how communicating with people is so important to be successful. And I watched as he was able to influence people in his life, in his business, by being able to communicate with them. So I grew up seeing that. And then as we live in an age where there is a lot of social media that has become our main source of information and stimulation, if you look at influencers, they don't necessarily have better ideas than anyone else, but they know how to communicate them very well in an engaging way. And so people listen to them. And I think that is just a very good example of how communication is so important because as you learn to communicate, people will listen. Whether or not you're right, whether or not it's good or bad, that's important. If I was a rocket ship, I would be this rocket ship, just the classic picture book one. I think they're cute. I think it would be fun to be a cartoon rocket ship, and I don't know enough about others to choose. So, one impactful presentation that I was able to attend was at an EFY. So, it's especially for youth put on as a summer camp by the Church of Jesus Christ for Latter-day Saints. And in these camps, as a teenager, I was able to go to many different presentations and lectures. And I remember one that I attended, and I don't really remember what the person was talking about, but I remember how excited and passionate they were about the topic and how it got us as teenagers excited about it. And it really just taught me that if you're passionate about something, if you're excited about something and you're going to share that, others will listen. So that is a little bit about me, an intro to who I am and what I think, and I'm excited for this class. Thank you.